What up, though? We live. Just give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Instagram. We're only going to be here for like 15 minutes. So go over to YouTube or Facebook. What up? Yes, I was a little bit late. I'm good. I just be waking up late. I'm not good at waking up in the morning. Why I would have the bright idea to miraculously come with a morning show, I don't know, but it's something that I wanted to do. So I know I'm supposed to be here at 6 a.m., but that's just, morning cup of dough morning show type of vibe. Sometimes we're going to be late. You feel me? It's Friday, too. It's TGI Friday. We got a 3-day weekend. There wasn't nothing to really talk about on the docket. I could have easily stayed in the bed, but I said, but no. Smash that like button. Please do that for your boy. For your boy. Somebody said 6-ish should be the time. That's why I should say 6-ish to 8 or so. You know they're going to always end on time, though. We're supposed to be cut at 8. It's going to be cut at 8. But you might not get me to about 6:08-ish sometimes. Ooh, somebody said, no wonder all his shows flop. Okay, yeah. I don't even know why I be giving negativity any attention. I've been working on that. Only focusing on the things that make me feel good. So I shouldn't even respond to that. What up, Jay Morris? Who all up in here? Flannel Jenkins in here. Okay. Got our normals in here. Tony's in here. What up? All right. Who else is up in here? A's is up in here. Renika. I'm feeling good this morning. You know. So everybody in Instagram, make sure you come over to either Facebook or YouTube. Somebody said, well, I'm very punctual, bro. That's whatever, man. Yeah. Yeah. We figuring it out. What y'all got going for this weekend? It's a fight tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Is anybody barbecuing? I'm absolutely gonna be barbecuing, you understand me? Y'all know I gotta keep going with my wild growth. Cause I'm trying to make my hair grow wild, you understand me? You understand me? You've been rocking since 2016. Well, you know I appreciate that. You know I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and put the whoop wop in. You throwing something on the grill, Health Chick 89? What you throwing on the grill? Who knows how to work a gas grill? Because I don't. The building that I reside at has one. I don't want to blow us all up. All right. All right. So Instagram, we're going to be ending the stream here in about 5 to 7 minutes. So make sure. Are they the easiest? I just be like, damn, it's a big ass propane tank. I'd be like, all right, let me not mess things up. I feel like I'm gonna mess up more than a meal if I mess that up. Some veggies, burgers, typical. What are y'all barbecuing these days? Oh, I'm gonna share a situation I had yesterday too. A Mandela effect moment, if you will. Leader up in here. Good morning. Good morning. We all up in here. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about, today would be the day to tell me, because when I tell you I went to put together the docket last night, it was a hot nuffer going on. Y'all want to see the ball spot again? See how we're growing? My baby ball spot. I'm only going to show you guys for 1 second. And like we said, no, we don't do no screen recording. Okay? Ready? Uh-huh. 1, 2. That's all you get. All I know is it's getting better. It ain't getting worse. Uh-huh. And it's growing around here. Boston in here. Okay, Memphis in here. Ray Liotta. I heard about Ray Liotta. He had a recipe to him. Have I been keeping up on my workouts? Absolutely not. This week was not a great workout week. Okay, I want to say maybe I may not have worked out this week. All right, go. Just Humbeline up in here. Okay, let's see. They got something. All right, we're about to move over to just YouTube and Facebook in about 5 minutes. So do yourself a favor. Come over here. The show is way more lit. I'm going to be able to share the screen. Okay? So different teams. All right, let me start pulling stuff up. All right, 1 moment. 1 moment here. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we're looking it up. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Am I still with All Def? Absolutely. You can check me on not only the newest season of Roast Me, you can also check me as a regular on the Roast This podcast. Every Tuesday, 6 o'clock. Hold on, what y'all say? What y'all say about my ball spot? Okay. A said we grill burgers, hot dogs, steaks, chops, different veggies, pineapples, ribs. Sometimes pineapples. That's a first. Yeah, I'll be up early. I'm trying to build the illest morning show in the nation. I need to get some more lights too. I feel like this isn't lit up enough. Hold on a second. I feel like it ain't light enough. There we go. It needs to be illuminated. Okay, hold on. Let me let you guys know what happened to me yesterday. Let's just start there. Let's start with a personal story. Hold on a second. Okay, we're gonna have this little moment. All right, so hold on 1 second. This is gonna throw y'all off. All right, here we go. Okay, let's pull up the info. I had it here yesterday. Okay, 1 second. All right, we're gonna talk about this in 1 second. Okay, here we go. Now, Instagram, we're about to cut the stream. All right, I'm about to cut the stream. So head over to Instagram. I mean, to either my YouTube or my Facebook. We are live. It's much better there. So go there now. Okay. I'm about to cut this off in 3 minutes. And I'm going to tell you guys yesterday about a true story that happened. I had a real Mandela effect moment and it tripped me out. And I wanted to see if anybody else has had this moment. All right, 1 second. Hit that like button. Come on, y'all. And then I see Joe Rogan offer David Lucas $100,000 to lose weight. Absolutely. I called David Lucas immediately after. I said, bro, you better win that money. And if you need to work out with your boy Doughboy, you know I got you. Not that I'm nobody's trainer or nothing, but I support my friends. And I know David got that in the bag, so shout out to him. Shout out to David Lucas anyway. He's doing a lot of great things. So proud of my brother. All right, Instagram, we got 2 more minutes, and then we're going to move the stream to I Am Doughboy TV. You can watch it on Facebook or Instagram. It don't make me no never mind. You understand me? So make sure y'all hop over there. David Lucas is gonna kill it. Like, come on. With $100,000 cash on the line, couldn't be me. I remember back in the day when Russell gave me $15,000 for losing weight. Better get that money. Get that money. Cloud Chronicles podcast say, I see you got that hair stuff I was telling you about. You think I didn't? Hmm? Yes, we out here. Okay. We're shutting down the Instagram. Please go over to I Am Doughboy TV on either YouTube or Instagram. It's lit. All right. See you guys over there. Okay. Goodbye, Instagram. Okay. All right. Y'all ready to do this? Okay. So yesterday I had a I had just said it. What's we call a moment? A Nelson Mandela effect moment. Nelson Mandela effect means when like something used to be a certain way and now it's different. So like for back in the day, like for instance, let me find some examples of Mandela effect. There's actually a movie. Hold on 1 second. So there's a bunch of them, right? Like that, like stuff used to be a different way back in the day. Like, hold on 1 second. Somebody posted that on the comment church. They said, "Stop saying, hold on 1 second." My bad. So here, just to let you know, it's basically the Mandela effect is a phenomenon that makes us question even the most mundane memories from the past. Okay, so there's a lot of different examples. This wasn't the best. Okay, so the Mandela effect occurs when a person believes their distorted memories are in fact accurate reflections. They can clearly remember events that happened differently or events that never happened at all. Okay. With that being said, okay, yesterday, was smoking a little weed, the weed. I wanted some snacks, okay? As we were ordering the snacks, I say very, very clearly, order me some animal cookies, right? You know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, what kind? I said, give me like the variety, right? Because I remember when animal crack, when you got the animal cookies, the mother's cookies, you know what I'm saying? It would be like a variety. It'd be a bunch of different cookies in there. Most notably, you would see the pink and white animal crackers, but there'd be a bunch of other kind of cookies in there. So as we're getting ready to order the snacks, they come over and they check it with me. They're like, is this what you want? Okay. Hold on one second. So as we're having the conversation, it's brought over to me, right? So hold on one second. All right. So then this comes up. This is what comes up for it, right? And I'm like, wait, this isn't the animal circus cookie that I remember. Because the only thing that's in here is the pink and white cookies with the sprinkles. And I'm going back and forth. I'm like, that's not it. Like, yeah, no, that is it. That is, I'm having the conversation. Like, no, I know the circus animal parade. I mean, the cookies or whatever. This is what it is. I'm like, no, I know I'm not tripping. There used to be plenty of other cookies in here, and it wasn't just the pink and white ones. This goes on for 15, 20 minutes, and I'm starting to look insane. Because I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. I know this used to be different. Now, before I go any further, does anybody else remember circus animal cookies that had more cookies than this? Okay, so we can stop the stream. Does anybody else remember that? Okay, now everybody else is saying, I remember that. Okay, it's just the pink and white ones, right? All right, so that's the only one you guys remember. That's the only one. I'm telling you guys right now, you tripping. That's not it. So let me bring this up one more time. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. So let me just bring it on one more time. So this all you guys. So you guys just remember the white and pink ones. I'm gonna just bring this up one more time. So as far as the animal cookies being together, this is all you guys remember, right? This is it. Are we correct in saying that? Is that all y'all remember? This is what you guys remember? Okay. So you guys say this is what you remember for the cookies. Okay, cool. All right. So now I'm a little upset, right? Not upset, but I'm just like, why is this happening? Why won't nobody listen to me? There used to be more. There used to be like a chocolate cookie, like a shortbread. It was more cookies in here. Why won't anybody believe me? So then I have to put on my detective hat, right? Because you know I'm going to do that. And in doing that, I realize, here we go, that I'm not crazy because this comes up. Do you guys not remember this? This cookie parade. Do you not remember this? That's what I remember. It had the chocolate chip cookie. It had the shortbread cookie. It had the chocolate cookie that was together. And then it had the pink and white ones. Does anybody remember this? Nobody remembers this? Nobody remembers the cookie parade? Y'all don't remember this? And I was tripping because they completely wiped it off of the memory. Y'all never seen those before? That's what I'm telling you. I was tripping. You never looked at them. Honestly, this is what I came up on. And they replaced the whole parade with just the other ones. Franco remembers. Chase Dub says, nah, that looks like it was way before our time. Could you imagine going through that? And so then I had to even look up. I had to look up even more, right? So I was like, nah, I know I ain't lost my mind just yet. So then I had to even go up and look even more, right? Hold on one second. All right, 1 second. So listen, I looked it up. It said, what happened to the Mother's Cookies Parade? Unfortunately, this product has been retired. Please realize when a product is retired, it is not done impulsively as we take into account many factors. Decision to discontinue or introduce a flavor or size are made in response to consumer preferences and purchasing patterns throughout the country. That happened in September of 2020. I was blown away, like, wow. I had my first real Mandela effect moment. And nobody, like, I felt crazy for a minute because I was like, no. Y'all don't remember this? So apparently I'm getting old, showing my age. Then they got rid of, first the Mexican pizza took a 2-year hiatus, now this? Oh, man. Come on, Mike. Jay Morris said I can still get them where? My first Mandela effect was remember hair at the top of your head, and now it's not Sorry, son. All right, so we're gonna have a good time with this episode because we don't have no docket. There's no docket here, so we're gonna have to create this docket right here. I did want to share my Mandela effect moment with you. I can give you guys a quick review of something, okay? Because I've been, watching different stuff. I can give you an honest review on a Netflix show. You know what I'm saying? So we can call it a binge or not. We can have a little quick conversation about it. So basically, I watched the John Gacy tapes on Netflix. It was a great documentary, just kind of because I didn't know all the ins and outs. But sheesh, John Gacy, that guy. It's pretty graphic. They kind of go into detail into some of the into some of the stuff. It's pretty graphic. John Gacy was, and it was just it was wild too because it shows you like how life was back in the day and like how he was able to get away with so much stuff just because of kind of like who he was and like the clout of his character and whatever he did. But that nigga was a whole serial killer. So I would suggest it. I'll probably give it about a 7.5 out of 10. Only thing I would say is that some it's like difficult to watch. It's like they was like interviewing some people that like had escaped. He was doing wild shit. Like he'd be like, hey man, like he was like finessing dudes that wasn't necessarily gay into like hooking up with him. Like he would like play a trick where he'd be like, all right man, so I'm gonna put these handcuffs on me. It's a magic trick. See, and he put his hands behind his back. And then he put the handcuffs on, and he'd get out of it, he'd be like, now you try it. And then for whatever reason, he'd be like, it's a mind over matter thing. You do it. They put the handcuffs on, they'd be like, I can't get out. He'd be like, I know, you need the key. Like, nigga, you just gonna handcuff? Like, what the hell? So, I ain't laughing at it, but it's just like, some of the dudes, it's just like, you didn't know what was going on? Like, he'd be like, come over to the house, we'll just drink in my garage and listen to music. And they'd be like, I didn't know what to expect when I got there. I'd be like, yeah. So it was good. It's tough to watch them because then you really realize. I mean, all jokes aside, like he was a very like a whole serial killer with tons of people buried under his house. All right, Tony says she has a question, but it's a little dark. Oh Lord, here we go. Go ahead. Johnny Luciano said, "LOL, he was really cuffing him." Come on, man, get it together, man. Get it together. You heard? So yeah, I go to about 7.5. All right, so it's a 3-day weekend. Like when you're working and you have a 3-day weekend, like what's the vibe? Like what's everybody doing? What's everybody doing for the 3-day weekend? Like, are y'all turning up a little bit extra because you got a little bit extra day of recovery? Are you barbecuing? What day even is it? Is it Labor Day or Memorial Day? It's Memorial Day, right? So I said, did I hear that David Lucas is leaving LA? Well, David Lucas has been moving around doing what he needs to do the last couple of years. So I don't know if that's you know, I think David's at the point in his career where he just kind of, he has a couple of, he's where he needs to be when he needs to be there. And that's a great space to be at in your career. Okay. Renika says, I would like to hang out more when there's a 3-day weekend. Yeah. I feel like I feel like people should do more. It's Memorial Day, right? Barbecuing and cycling. Okay. A little bit of best of both worlds. Let me handcuff you. It's a trick? Nah, I just wanted to handcuff you. That's crazy. You're working all weekend, but don't mind. There you go. Neighborhood pool party cooking out. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, I did want to show you guys one thing. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here's a good one. All right, I think I got some stuff for us to look at. Hold on, guys. All right, let me pull this up real quick. I think you guys are gonna like this. Okay, 1 second. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so here we go. So for our morning roast, you guys know the morning roast is where basically we roast somebody for doing something ridiculous in their life. Now, me, Doughboy, you know your boy Doughboy. I'm all about paying homage. Is it homage or homage? Homage. I think it's homage. But I heard some people say homage, but I like homage. Homage sounds better for me. Okay. Um, so I'm all with people paying homage in any way that you need to. Some people will get posters, put them on their wall of people they admire. Some people, will purchase, expensive memorabilia from said person. And then there's this guy that wanted to take it to another level. Now, mind you, I may be one of the biggest 50 Cent fans, and not just because I'm a man of girth. I'm just, I feel like what 50 has done has been, second to none. He made it from being shot 9 times out of, Jamaica, Queens, tough neighborhood, and has been able to navigate an over 20-year career that has gone not only in music, but he has moved it into television and film and different things. So I love the things that 50 has done. But one thing I don't think I would do is get a tattoo of 50. And that's no shade to 50. It's just I don't know that I would have to do that to show my appreciation for him. But even in the event if I did, I probably wouldn't call this guy who did this guy's tattoo. Now, we're going to bring it up real quick. Okay, so African artist Shoyo Juda. So Shoyo, okay. He got a 50 Cent tattoo. My mentor and father in music. That's cool. But who's the nigga that they tattooed on you? This nigga looks more like you, Shoyo, than 50 Cent. I got some questions. I got some more questions about the do-rag and how you got that tie. Why are you still dressing like you're dressing baggy like a diplomat, but you got the Band-Aid on the face like the lunatics? It's almost like you're stuck in a time warp for popular rappers. Rappers don't dress like that. I don't. Why do you have a belt, a wallet change here? I don't remember ever a time that rappers was doing the wallet with the chain. Why is yours so big? Number 86 on the Steelers, I don't even know who that is. The jewelry is clearly the finest from the middle of the mall. These are all ridiculous things, Shoyo. But Shoyo, the nigga that's on your back is not 50 Cent. I just kind of want to let you know there. And I get it but his abs don't even look real. Like, first of all, is that a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Nobody has a 10-pack, Shoyo. Shoyo, I don't know. And my mentor and father in music, yeah. Now I almost gotta hear some music from Shoyo. I damn near want to pull up some music from Shoyo to see, is it lit? Does Shoyo have great music? Oh, it was Hines Ward. He put 50 on his back. Come on, man. That's Hines Ward. Okay, but Hines Ward has been retired for at least a decade. He got a Nelly Band-Aid. Who is this guy? Yeah. So, and he sprayed YSL on his jeans. I don't know if he knows what's going on with YSL. But hey, that's our roast, morning roast. Yeah, brother. We have got to do better. Nigga, you look like a caricature of a rapper from all the different decades. Niggas do not. Yeah. Not feeling the tattoo, man. I don't even know if 50 was feeling that tattoo. So yeah, there goes that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie though, because I had a tattoo before of Whitney Houston on my arm. It was a whole thing. I was like trying to do like a whole sobriety thing, but I don't think I picked the best picture. People didn't know if it was a man or a woman. Yeah, so I ended up getting a wolf over it. Like, yeah, let's just put a wolf. Only person I got tattooed at this point is Kiara. How do you guys feel though about tattooing people? Are you guys tattooing people? Are you tattooing significant others? Are you tattooing? I don't know that I tattoo another person I didn't personally know. Because at the time I did it, then I was just like, why would you do such a thing? We got 65 people in here. Come on, smash that like button for me. Renika said I couldn't date someone with terrible tattoos. I mean, I got a lot of different tattoos. I got Wildin' Out. I got All Deaf. People be like, well, why would you tattoo something like that on your body? It was a job. But I love the jobs. Tony said, when I first met you, you said you're getting a tattoo of me. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't, it ain't like I mind, but it's just, I don't know. Like, you just don't want to have a tattoo, and then for whatever reason things don't work, and you just sitting there with a whole tattoo, and then you try to cover over. Like, tattoos hurt enough getting them. Rebecca John says, show us your cheeseburger tattoo. I like to keep that on the low, though. That's a better rule. Family only? I mean, I don't know. If I feel like I'm getting married, I don't mind tattooing my wife. That was always my goal, like on my side, like the whole rib, because you know a woman's supposed to be a rib. So I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I don't know, man. Hold on, I want to get to this other thing. There's another piece of news that I wanted to talk about. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's see. All right, let's talk about this. Ooh, okay. I think I like this one. This one's going to be fun. Okay, let's have a conversation. Ooh, I think this one's going to get spicy. Okay, now everybody knows that Travis Kelsey, tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, who people were prematurely calling a dynasty. I never kind of thought that they had that, but that's another story. Neither here nor there. Okay, so we got Travis Kelsey, great tight end, probably top 3 of tight ends in the league right now. Okay, and he had a girlfriend. He's a white guy. Not that that really matters, but whatever. He had a girlfriend named Kayla that he would always be seen, at the games or whatever. Like people knew that was his girl. All right. Well, they have broken up, and now some facts are starting to come out about this. And I normally don't delve into people's personal relationships, but I feel like this is a talking point for us to have a conversation about. So let's hear. What the streets are saying. There we go. All right, so here we go. All right, that's not him. That's another. That's not Travis Kelsey. That's somebody else. Travis Kelsey is. Okay, that's him, and that's her. Sorry about these ads. All right, so here we go. NFL star Travis Kelsey's girlfriend, Kayla Nicole, it's a great name, has broken up with him, and during that has broken up with him, and during their entire relationship, Travis only gave her $100. Kayla's probably not in it for the money, hence getting only $100 from the NFL star. That's like damn, 5 years, $100. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm trying to move this ad. Why do they force you with these ads? This is not making me want to go do whatever this is. Legoland? Sorry, guys. Jeez, move. Hold on. Thank you. Jeez, that was irritating. All right, so Kayla's, okay. And no, it doesn't have anything to do with Travis cheating. It has everything to do with Travis cheaping. Kayla's girlfriend told Media Takeout that Travis is so cheap that during their entire relationship, which lasted more than 3 years, Travis, who was playing on a 4-year, $60 million contract, only gave Kayla $100. Yes, you read that right, $100. Kayla's friends explained Travis is very cheap. In the beginning, he tried to make Kayla prove that she wasn't with him for the money, so she had to pay half of everything. The tips are continued, half of every date, every trip, everything. The two split up last year amidst cheating rumors, and Travis promised that if Kayla took him back, he'd be different. But the friend explained Travis is still cheap. Maybe he's not cheating anymore, but he's not breaking bread like he needs to be. Okay, put a pin in that. We're going to remember that. According to the friend, Kayla and Travis are no longer together. We asked whether there was hope that Travis and Kayla, who make such a great-looking couple, of ever reconciling. Kayla's friend told Media Takeout if he stops being cheap and gives Kayla what she deserves, maybe. They dated for 5 years, and throughout those years, Kayla only got $100 from Travis. So do the math on how much he gave her each month. Travis Kelsey was giving Kayla $3.7 each month. Okay, who really breaks it down like that? Kayla complained about before about not getting expensive gifts. Ooh. Kayla Nicole caused the internet to go nuts when she went on IG Live to ask how women are able to afford designer bags and G-Wagons. She claimed she was forced to buy her clothes at Zara because she had bills to pay. People thought it was odd because her boyfriend is Travis Kelsey, who isn't hurting for money. This is okay. BSO reported that Kelsey broke up with Nicole weeks after her Cam Newton comments. Oh, Nicole was being cooked, no pun intended, for calling Cam Newton a bozo for saying women need to learn how to cook and stop trying so hard to be. I remember this. So hard to be IG models. She ripped him for appearing to define a woman's worthy by her abilities in the kitchen and her willingness to allow a man to lead, eviscerating him in a video on her Instagram page. I remember this. This man said that you need to be able to cook and know when to be quiet, Nicole said, because that's what his mama did. Like, boy, go date your mama then. The Chief Star girlfriend explained her beef with Cam further in a series of tweets on her Twitter account, calling Cam a straight-up bozo for his comments. Pretty sure the average woman is capable of making edible food, Kayla said. How do you think she survived thus far? It's not really a matter if she can cook. It's more like, does she want to cook for your hungry hippo ass? Kayla, who's been dating Kelsey since 2017, then poked fun at Cam for currently being without an NFL team, saying he has nothing but time to be quiet and get that ass in the kitchen. Wow. She was talking some shit. Okay. So, lot to unpack there. Lot to unpack. Okay. First of all, okay, hold on one second. First of all, okay, was he wrong for being a multimillionaire and financially treating his woman in a way to where she clearly wasn't benefiting from his lifestyle? Now, I'm not saying that you got to be a trick. I ain't saying that you got to do all of that. But to be with somebody for 4 years, 5 years, and you're in a relationship with them and you're a millionaire and you got them going half on everything, half on dates, half on bills, that just seems a little odd because men with much less will pay more than that. You know, and I'm not saying you got to get her a G-Wagon and buy her place. And I'm not against you saying, hey, I need to make sure that you're in this for the long run. But after 5 years, you're giving and I'm not even saying that you got to give her a percentage of what you're making. I'm just saying that you would just think that you would want to get your girl stuff, so that's that. So do y'all think that he's wrong for that? You're trying to find out what's so cute about the name Kayla. Well, if you don't know anything about me, I like names that start with the letter K. I had a plan to, if I had more children, I wanted to name all my children with the name K. I just like how the name K, the letter K, is constructed. It's just a great looking letter. So I'm just a fan of K names. Is the 50? I don't see anything wrong with going halfway. Women are equal, right? Now, see, this is the thing, women. Y'all can't have your cake and eat it too. Side note, I've always hated that saying, and I want to look that up. Let's put a pin in it. I want to learn where that saying came from. Because, yes, I want my cake and eat it too. I don't want cake if I'm not going to eat it. I don't want to eat it if I can't have it. So I never understood that. So women want their cake and eat it too, in the sense of y'all want to be treated as equal. Y'all say that all the time. So if you want to be treated as equal, why do you get mad when you're treated equal? Half is half. If we're equal, that means I got to do it, you got to do it. If we go out somewhere and it's $100, it's 50 on you. Now, I'm not like this guy. Like, that's a little much. Like, you know, I can pay for my lady's food. Like, she ain't got to pay half on the bill. Like, if she wants to, cool. But I don't, that just seems weird to being in a relationship. But when you hear what she said to Cam Newton, it's like, I'm telling you, this bad bitch syndrome is going, listen, I have a theory about this, and I'll say it, I'll delve into it a little bit more because we ain't got no docket anyway, and we got some things to talk about. Like, I think that sometimes being a bad bitch can be counterproductive to women at times. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Yeah, she's a bad bitch. She look good. But a lot of times women just feel like that's just enough. Like, I don't, like, why would you want to be with a woman who don't have no interest in feeding you? No, you don't got to be a nigga's mama. No, you ain't got to, you know, wait on them hand and foot. But why wouldn't, it's the same way as if a man's making some money, why wouldn't you want to take care of your woman in some degree? Why wouldn't a woman want to cook a meal for a man? Like, if I'm getting all this money and you want me to spend money on you, you don't want to cook, you don't want to clean the house. So then what? I'm just going to be spending money all the time, giving you money, we're going to be eating out all the time, and I got to figure out how to clean the house? What are you here for? I'm not saying what are you here for like I'm hiring a maid, but that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Like, so there are different ways that, you know what I mean? I think there two things can be right. Okay, let me get back in here. A said there's nothing wrong with a woman paying for stuff at all. It's just weird because couples just naturally do nice things for each other. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Women are not equal though. LOL. I want to know what extent was he not paying. But see, that's the thing though. A lot of women will say that they're equal. A lot of women want equality. A lot of women, they don't want you to look at them as anything but eye level to what you're doing. And so that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, yeah, I feel like, I don't want to say they're both wrong because you can be in whatever type of relationships that you want to be in. I'm just saying that I see flaws in both arguments. I can look at him and be like, damn, bro, that's your lady. You don't want to pay nothing for it. And I can look at her like, damn, that's your nigga. You don't want to cook a nigga a steak or something? Like, the nigga making millions of dollars. So just how, if she, and like, I just feel like maybe her ego got to her a little bit. She was talking crazy to Cam Newton. Talking about, yeah, have your mama, like, date your mama. Like, see, like, why do women always go there? It's like women be wanting to expect, and listen, like, the fact that we know this information, that's not an accident. That didn't accidentally get leaked to the media. She absolutely wanted that to get out. Her friend, like, really, who is her friend? We don't know who her damn friend is. Matthew says, the abundance he has, it would just be more. I appreciate you out of so-called love, not in a tricking way what everybody has a different love language. True. Women want to be equal until it comes to that check. That is a fact. Women will be equal all day. Take a woman out to dinner when that check comes. See where they look. Because men want moms, they don't want partners. That's not true. What I do believe is that we need to teach our daughters how to change a tire, how to change oil, how to take out trash if need be. And we need to teach our sons how to cook and clean for themselves. Just so they don't enter the world thinking that they have a deficiency that they need another person for. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us suffer through that. Like, our boys don't know how to cook. You know, I never really learned how to cook. I'm not here to blame that on anybody. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I do have those old school primitive ways of, oh, I want a woman to cook for me. But if you know how to cook and clean yourself, you know what I'm saying? No, and I'm not even saying like, because, you know, adults, we should know how to cook and clean, at least to some level. You know what I mean? But if you have all those things so if a woman comes to your house and your house is clean as a motherfucker and you cooking some fire meals, a woman is going to be like, well, damn, I got to step it up. And this nigga is living just fine without me. But if a nigga don't know how to do those things, then he's quick to just, hey, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Just like how if a woman can change her own tire, if she can, you know what I'm saying, do those things, like you can look at a man like, I don't need you. Like, It's not that I don't need you. It's just that I'm self-sufficient alone. If that makes sense. All right, Renika says, do you want the energy that comes? Hold on. You want the energy that comes when a woman feels she's equal to a man? Because I don't think some men would find that attractive. I'm not into the fully independent woman. Like I want to feel like a woman is dependent on me to some level, not so I can hold it over her head and be a dick, but I just want to feel like, you know. So, but I'm old school. I'm 42. These new school women, they just, you know, and I'm telling you, it's like this is what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women that, you know, niggas would call bad bitches, like, you know, 9s and 10s. A lot of times they ain't cooking or cleaning shit. And I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I found this out over the years, and I found it out in a way, and it just totally, you know, changed how I perceive situations. And I stand on this. If you guys know, I made a song called King of the Sixes years ago, and it was slightly based on this. This is what I'm really telling you. A lot of times these bad bitches don't be worth the headache. They really don't. A lot of times the sex is trash with a bad bitch. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. A lot of times the best attribute about them is the way they look. No capping. In my experience. In my humble experience, you know, I've been out here in the field since I was 15 years old. And I'm telling you, a lot of times these bad bitches and you'll have sex with a bad bitch, it's like the most mundane experience because they just know that they bad and they don't have to do nothing. A lot of times they don't cook, they don't clean because they bad. They just used to niggas being so happy to be around them that they don't have to do shit. They don't have to pay for shit. They don't have to do nothing. And so it makes the experience with a super bad bitch sometimes like, your ass could go. Like, I wish I was telling you lies right now. I don't gain anything from telling that lie. You understand what I'm saying? And I have had much better experiences with, I don't want to say average looking females, but just like the 10 out of 10s. I be like, all right, it's just a lot dealing with them sometimes. It's just like, they're not necessarily, I want to make sure this doesn't come off like I'm bashing attractive women, because I promise you I'm not. I promise you I'm not. Okay, Tony says, that's a lie. Speak on the men who have mommy issues, who got a little money, that want to use their money to control such bad women because they used to be rejected by them. No. Okay. King David said, nah, I don't know about that though. Well, that hasn't been my experience. Okay. CJ said, I wish it was lies. Okay. So listen, we're not, no. I'm talking about my personal experience. I'm not talking about anybody else. And I'm not saying that I'm a nigga that comes without issues. I got more issues than a magazine. But what I am saying is, I've dealt with a lot of beautiful women. I've seen a lot of beautiful women. I'm not saying that just because a woman is, I'm not saying I've never met a beautiful woman who didn't bring something to the table and wasn't good and bad. No, I didn't say, you can't blanket everything. But what I am saying is that my experience is a lot of times when you're dealing with bad bitches, they just be like, nigga, you just need to be happy I'm here. And maybe that was me. Maybe because I wasn't the best looking nigga. Maybe it had something to do with me. And maybe that's why my personal opinion is shaped like that. But what I have learned is a lot of these bad bitches, man, you be in a bed with a bad bitch like, man, this shit is. You know what I mean? Chase Dub said, ain't nobody perfect. So if they look perfect, them flaws is all in that personality, 9 out of 10. It's just like this. Let me say this in a way that maybe makes a little bit more sense, right? It's almost like professional athletes, right? Professional athletes that make it to the top level. So I'm talking about people like in the league, in the NBA, all that make it there, right? A lot of times in their life, they are coddled to. They're given special privileges because they're athletes. So a lot of times, basketball or people that are professional athletes, they don't have a lot of like great social skills because the rules are a little different to them. You see what I'm saying? They're used to people kissing their ass. They're used to people giving them what they want. So while they might excel on the field or on the space where they play, just their other social skills might be like, oh, this motherfucker's trash. Because you get it though, because of how they, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not blaming bad bitches. I'm not saying y'all are wrong. I'm just saying that bad bitches, listen, bring something more to the table than the appetite. Because niggas is noticing now. And I think that that's why so many women hated Kevin Samuels, because he kind of spoke to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here making blanket statements to talk shit about people. No. I'm just saying that in experiences that I have had, sometimes these dives, that's why I said I was a king of the sixes. A lot of times these dives just be a headache that ain't as worth it. Just Incredible, what up? Says, most men are only the example they know of love is from their mom. Most women only show love to a man when they're getting something. See? King David said, I think it depends on the individuals. Okay. Renika says, part of the problem is men get away with lack of social skills, but women get the stink eye. I think we're all flawed to some point. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, I feel like we as individuals and we as a society, I feel like we just need to just do that self work, that self, so you can be the best individual when you're going out there. Because I have seen some motherfuckers be trash. So who knows? But I've heard women say that too. They say guys that that are packing, you know what I'm saying, or great in bed, or like they don't have a ton of other attributes in the relationship. So that's a lot of times women say, they be like, niggas are toxic, they'll have great sex, but everything else about them is trash. So I think sometimes there's just that give and take, the balance of you know what I'm saying? You want to be as even keel as you can. Because see, like with me, like, I feel like I'm a good looking nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I've always been a good looking chubby nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like I treat women well. I do feel like I'm flawed at times. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like I could be a complicated individual, but I don't think I ever come off with bad intentions for anybody. So that's kind of what separates me. My redeeming quality is that I'm never doing it to be like, fuck you, this is going to be bad for you. NJ said, I think it's a red flag in a relationship when you see someone putting more effort into calculating how much love given is appropriate instead of focusing on their own goals. I've seen that happen. It's tough when you get in a relationship and it becomes an envelope of everything. The relationship becomes an envelope for everything. I'm the type I want it to be two separate envelopes, to where it's like, and we put both the envelopes in the same bag. It's like, yeah, I want to work with you. I want to build something for life. I want to do this forever. But I want you to have your own thing as I have mine. You see what I'm saying? Tony says, but can I cook and clean and change the tire? The crazy thing about me is I've been on my own since I was 18. So can I cook and clean? Technically, yes. I just don't enjoy those things. I've never been like, as I'm now starting to get older, I was really thinking recently, I was like, I kind of want to take a cooking class just so I can learn how to cook certain different things. Like, I've only fried chicken a couple times. Like, I can cook enough to survive. I know what niggas need to cook. I can make tacos. I can make spaghetti. I can make chili dogs. I can make some chicken. Like, you know what I'm saying? But do I like to do those things? No. I like to make money, though. I like to do different things that can create a lifestyle that can make a ton of money. And that's my biggest thing. Like, I would prefer to be with somebody who likes that shit, not like somebody that's like my personal fucking chef and maid. Like, I want to be a grown up and adult, but at the end of the day, it's like it's not like I'm old school. I would love to be with a woman that's just like, hey, I'm gonna make sure the house is here. You gonna eat. Da 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 da. If we have some children, I got, all right, cool. And then my responsibility, hey, make some money, hey, pay these bills. That works for me. I know it doesn't work for everybody else, but it works for me. They said A's on point. Let me see what A said. I like that, though. Still be individuals, except growing together and establishing things mutually. Absolutely, because I feel like if you put everything into the relationship, somebody's not going to get what they want out of it. You can't put every last thing in a relationship. You got to save something for yourself. No, Willie said Tony ain't do all that. Well, Tony would cook and clean. I'd say, wait, I'd say Tony was fine with those things. But I have an old school mentality. I just want things to kind of go a certain way. Sometimes with niggas like me, you can't always change. Niggas like me, like I'm up for changing and compromise, but not a ton. At the end of the day, I kind of just want what I want. Like I want to be like this, and this. But I'm 42. Like I'm about to be 43 this year. I ain't trying to reverse it, completely. Jay Moore says, I cook, clean, fix shit, work on cars, cut grass, and do music. See, I'm not a good cook. I think I need more patience to cook. Tessa says, I was laughing so hard on ODH when you said that shit. Shout out to Precious. Did ODH with her and Craig the other day. It was a great episode. Work smarter, not harder. I feel you, Shorty. That I've always been there. Travis said, nah, that's facts. A woman's stock is 100% in their looks. Woo! He said it, ladies. Travis said, now that's facts. A woman's stock is 100% in their looks. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Nothing wrong with old school. King David said, then you need a woman with an old school mentality as well, then, though. Hey. Matthew Cannon, people with different relationship mentalities be trying to work things out. Find who works for you. True. Facts. Jay Moore says, I just be having fun cooking for my wife. See, I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind cooking. And it always sounds good in theory till it's time to get them pots and pans to click it. And I'd be like, but I want to sit down and be on the internet, though. So it's just not something. It ain't like that I don't. It's not like I love cooking, but I just wouldn't want to cook for a woman. It's just I've not really been. You see, I'm a fat nigga, man. I specialize more in the eating part than the cooking part. A said, I always think it's adorable when guys cook. I mean, I made some spaghetti last week. It wasn't the best, but it's what had to be done. I'm a single father, so sometimes it's just me being Kiara. Like, well, a lot of times it's just me and Kiara. Like, she don't know what the hell she doing. Her ass definitely don't know how to cook. Say I can't cook and move on. Whatever. I can't cook. Oh, I'm gonna actually make a cooking series now. I ain't gonna be challenged in here. All right, what else is going on? We making it through this docketless episode. I honestly thought we was gonna struggle. I was just like, what the hell? All right, let's check Twitter, see if anything happened on Twitter. All right, let's see. All right, LeBron. Why is LeBron? LeBron be trending for the weirdest reasons. The Warriors got eliminated yesterday. Okay, LeBron stopped by the school that he put together. All right, so it's not nothing really crazy. All right. All right. Trending. Memorial Day is trending. Stranger Things 4. Am I the only person that fell off that a while ago? They're on season 4. I mean, I guess I get it. I did have a short-lived cooking show back in the day. What y'all remember that? Food Hacks? What you know about that? That's an OG fan right there. E Short Stack says, fortunately, I know how to cook everything I like. My wife cooks too, but I'm a picky eater. I didn't eat her cooking until 2013. Damn. Flannel Jenkins says, let's not forget Barbecue Bay. I was barbecuing, nigga. Shit. Niggas be forgetting. Niggas act like I don't know how to cook. Like the one time they see me cook, like they just said, I did have a cooking show on All Death. And when you see me barbecue, I whooped the nigga. Whooped him. Showed up late. Still whoop niggas. Like, come on, man. They say if you're a single father, isn't that more of a reason to be able to cook because you have a child? Look, Kiara about to be a senior. We've made it through the tough times. At this point now, she can either Uber eat something or we could just collab on a dinner dish. NJ said, I don't want to be seen as adorable. Hell yeah, when I'm cooking. Hell yeah, I ain't no child. Eat this shit. Food hacks with the red hat. What you know about that? The barbecue challenge. What you know about that? Huh? Doughboy ain't out here ducking nothing. I want to show you guys this one thing. How about this? Hold on a second. I did want to get your guys' opinion on this. It seemed a bit extra for me, but I don't want to come off as the hater on this. Okay. Ladies, when it comes to your nails, which do you prefer? A gel manicure, a standard manicure, or a dip powder manicure? Okay. All right. Hold on one second while I pull this up. Did you guys watch the UGK and A Ball and MJG? What's McCauley yesterday? The verses. I got no shade for either one of those groups. I'm just kind of like, all right, like I don't want more versuses. Give me one second. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I gotta want to see what you guys think about this. Okay, but let me see what the ladies like for their nails. Ladies, gel dip powder is second though. Okay, gel, powder, gel. Cause it was on the shade room. Shit, we trying to get through a docket list episode. Don't you know I'm stalling for time, nigga? Why is you asking this? Clearly, there's not much else to talk about. If I'm asking ladies what type of pedicures they want, it was a talking topic from Shade Room. Shit. A said I wanted to try those ribs so bad. They look so damn good. They was falling off the bone. You understand me? You watched all those old episodes. I'm a throw up an episode today of Old Righteous and Ratchet. Huh? You're damn right I am. The Sweet Baby Rays, I can't lose with Sweet Baby Rays. No, I'm never judgy when a dude cooks. I appreciate and enjoy it. I didn't mean to say it like that. Especially you can throw down. She's like, I'm all right. Okay, yeah. The verses, I feel like the verses, I mean, I just feel like they're done. I feel like it was a cool thing to do when we couldn't go outside and it was dope. Now they just be like, I mean, what was it? Last time, Onyx and Cypress Hill? Like, who knows enough Onyx and Cypress Hill songs? And this is no, like, and I get it, like MJG and UG and A-Ball and UGK, that's a little bit different because they are, bigger and they have more hits. And I know they're huge down south. So I don't want to make it sound like I'm ever disrespecting anybody in what they do. I'm just like, I don't want to see them. Like, who's next? It's going to be like G Dep against freaking fucking, I like who? Like, who else is going to do, unless you're going to get the big names, unless you're going to give me Drake and Kanye, which I know these niggas would never, their egos ain't going to let them do it. Drake and Kanye is the only one that needs to happen. Jay-Z and Wayne, but they're not going to do it. Young Thug and Wayne could happen, but I think Young Thug is going to be. He's got a couple other things going on right now. Skullduggery. Who the hell they gonna put Skullduggery against? Flannel Jenkins is a real fan. If y'all know Skullduggery and my hatred for Skullduggery, I call you a real All That fan because I went on an epic Skullduggery rant for no apparent reason. It's one of my funniest things that I've ever done because it was just so random. Am I ready for BBQ smoke with CP? You know, I actually challenged CP to a barbecue off on Roast This podcast recently. I said, "Can't none of you niggas barbecue better than me, and you know it." Okay, so I want to see what you guys feel about this. I may come off as the hater, and I'm okay with that. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah.
These is all the properties that I own, my union benefits, my life insurance. I put you on. You have to file these. And I ain't know about those. But I spoke with Bryce, who I raised since he was 6. And Bryce was my guy. And I said, Bryce, you trust Shop? He said, well, Dad, you died with Mom. I trust him, Shop. So I want to give you the 5 years. But most importantly, let's go.
All right, so how are we feeling about that as a how are we feeling about that? How are we feeling about that? Guy goes, wants to marry girl, and then he shows up with a bunch of stuff to put her on. Like, I'm putting you on my benefits. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. How you guys feel about that? Super Cold says, you should have just married her. Diane says, pretty stupid to do it before the proposal. I mean, what if she says no? You gonna take the proposal back? That's a lot just to get married. Listen, okay, I don't want to come off as a token hater. I don't want to come off as that guy. Lord knows I don't. Anybody who's getting married, I salute that. You find in love, you want to be with a person for the rest of your life. Who am I to get into the middle of that? But sometimes it just seems like they just be doing a lot to get the, like, that's just a lot. Like, and I'm not against making a woman feel secure. But before you even ask her, feel the need to put her on the deed of your homes, on your life insurance, just to feel like, and now can I ask you this? I guess I just don't get that. Then you post it. Marriage it's, and I know that I always come off sounding stupid about this, but I just don't be getting it. Like, sometimes I don't get the whole any of it. You see what I'm saying? And then it's just like, then let's just say she says yes. So you just put her on everything. And I'm not saying she could be a good woman. She might have you on some stuff. But everything you've worked for as a man your entire life, you got a couple properties, now she owns a couple properties. Life insurance, okay, I get that. Because if something happens to you, okay, cool. Or you got a couple businesses or whatever. All that shit, cool. Hold on, let's hear this one more time. Let's hear everything that he gave her. I want to hear everything he gave her. Before she even said yes. Before he even asked, she said this.
So thank you for saying.
Yeah.
Here we go.
These is all the properties that I own, my union benefits, my life insurance. I put you on us. You have to file these.
Union benefits.
I ain't notarized those. Nancy.
But I spoke with Bryce, who I raised since he was 6. Bryce is my guy, and I said, Bryce, we trust shop. He said, well, Dad, you die tomorrow, I trust you shop. So I want to give you the 5 years. But most importantly,
Let's go. Let's
go. Okay. All right. So, okay. So it's put her on my union benefits, which are difficult to get. Union benefits, nigga, you get to go to the doctor whenever you want. You can be like, nigga, I blinked too much today. Come in, George. Uh-huh. Put her on my benefits. Put her on the title to all my businesses. Let me own a business and put her on the business. All just to say, will you marry me? I'll just ask. Tony says, would I have my woman sign a prenup? Yeah. Look, I used to be young and naive in thinking, look, love is enough. Love is enough. If I don't love her, if I'm not into it, then why would I get married? I used to genuinely believe like that. I used to move like that. I used to step like that. But as you grow, you understand that things happen. Shit don't always work. And it would behoove you as a smart person. And with me, I plan to be a millionaire this year. To make business decisions with your heart and make life decisions. No, make business decisions with your mind and personal decisions with your heart. But sometimes you have to make personal decisions with your mind. So, yeah. Your earphones about to die. You got to step. All right, Banker Josh, thank you for being here. We're almost done anyway. We got about 30 minutes left. My thing is just, look, if it don't work, because it's like a 62% divorce rate. So 6 out of 10 people get it wrong. And that's okay. But why not just say, all right, if it don't work, we just both go back to I'm not going to try to come after you for your money. And that's why I'm saying, like, with the whole, I don't know that I'll ever, once I get married, I don't know that I'll ever do the whole, well, don't work, da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? Like, just, yeah, you could do that if you want, but I don't agree with that. Like, just, Jeff Bezos having to pay billions of dollars just to break up. Like, why? I got to pay you billions. No. So I would want to get a prenup, and I wouldn't understand why signing a prenup would be an issue. We both think it is going to work, so we both think it will never have that. It's just like having a spare tire. Would you not drive with a spare tire in the car? Well, I know how to drive. I never get flats. Okay, so you're just not going to have a spare? Okay. So, if I get married, like, look, we got to sign that thing. I don't know. Just because I've seen too much. Look at this damn Amber Heard, Johnny Depp shit. They are saying some of the most terrible things about each other. I'm pretty sure at one point they loved each other. You know what I'm saying? Now they just, anything negative that they can say, they're going to say it to make themselves look better edgewise. So, nah, man, give me that. All right. I got a lot of people in the comments. Let's see what y'all talking about. King David says, in this day and time and the way these females moving nowadays, she's definitely signing a prenup. Oh, Lord. Day-Day said, these days you need a prenup. Well, what up, Day-Day? Didn't see you up in here. Living my Jeff life. New nickname alert. Please don't get in trouble. Okay. Let me see. Renika says, what if she comes to the relationship with double of what you have financially? I still sign it because I don't want to come after you for your money. That's your money. If a woman really loves you, she would sign a prenup. Facts. Flannel says, so she really don't have to say yes if he did all that beforehand. I mean, if it's really all love, why not just sign it? That's just saying, look, if this don't work, you know what I mean? We could just both go back to square one. I feel like women want to be equal, right? All right, well, we all got to make money. So if we don't work, I shouldn't have to be like the Dr. Dre shit. Like the niggas paying spousal support for like a year. Like that don't make no sense. And then that's when women to get you with the well, I sacrificed and I stayed home. Don't sacrifice. Don't stay home. Just be with me and be a good woman. I don't need you to do all that. Just because I think, especially in California, then they're going to come for half. And every time I say this, the number one thing that women say is, how you over there trying to protect money you ain't got yet? Well, because, nigga, anybody, like, I'm planning to be wealthy. Tony says, please show me the women who want to be equal. That's the thing. Even if you are women that don't want to be equal, I feel like everybody should be cool with signing prenups. A's. Jay said A's. Ain't love a risk? Love is absolutely a risk. You know what I realized? I realized, men, and we get caught up in this. We play the sucker role every time with this, right? To where it's just like this. It's, men, don't get caught up like this. You smashing your lady, you love her. And this is where men mess up. You ask her that question you really shouldn't ask. Whose is it? Because you wanna believe that's yours. That belongs to you. And in that moment, because it's such a vulnerable moment and you're feeling so great, she's like, yours. And you believe that. And then you go out into the world with the belief that that's you forever. No, that's yours temporarily at best. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think motherfuckers really go crazy. Because they get their feelings hurt thinking that this was mine and it's going to be mine forever. No. Shit happens all the time, my nigga. So don't even put yourself in that position where you lying to yourself. Whose is this? And you telling yourself that. Because you're going to find out in a different situation that ain't what it is. So just know that. Don't ask that shit. It'll fuck you up. I'm telling you. Uncle Doe knows. I promise you I do. You ask it, you think that is yours. That's what you just straight think. Oh, this is mine. She ain't gonna never. Yes, she will. So don't do that. A said, love is a risk, and so I get both sides. Most times it doesn't work out. At least he put it out there. Living My Jet Life said, please keep these coming as much as you can. Of course. And I came up in here with 0 docket. But that shows you how much love and energy and vibes we got in here because we're making it through a whole episode. The conversation is actually pretty great. But fellas, don't do that. Don't ask the lady who's kitty cat that is. Don't do that. You're setting yourself up for failure. Just know that you're there and it's a good time right now and hopefully it can keep going. But the moment you think that woman belongs to you like that, I'm telling you, it's gonna fuck you up. Because then if you find out, oh shit, it's a different way, or if you find out y'all break up and she, you was with somebody else, that will fuck your whole head up. I've just learned just to like, nah. We just, we having a good time, man. Even if you married, hey, man, we living a good married life. It's a good day today. Hit that like button, people. You know what it is. 79B says, I hate when people say a prenup means you expect the relationship to fail. With that mindset, you keep the same energy with home, car, and health insurance. Facts. 79 Beast with the great take. Bam, 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 bam. Chris Rowland said, women should say, it's yours, asterisk. Absolutely. Shit ain't yours, nigga. Soon as that shit over, nigga, And the quicker you can understand that, the better. So then you ain't rolling around, like you ain't walking around all crazy, like thinking, oh, well, she got to move the way you move. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. Renika says, I really like how diverse these responses are. Matthew Cannon says, everything is temporary in this world. We just here enjoying it. It's a fact. It's a fact. Asterisk. Don't ask her, man. Don't ask her that. Yeah. Hold on one second. Whose is it? The winners. I'm telling you. Donation to Army better than the military. You know that, Flannel. A said, I get prenups though. Even if it does end though, I still say help each other out after. Try to stay on positive terms and make sure each other are good. Now that's a fact. And I'm a decent hearted nigga. I've gotten out of relationships and I wasn't required to do anything financially, and I have, because I mean, I get it. Relationships don't work sometimes. You might have put somebody in a situation where they might have not been working. Okay, I get it. I just don't like the fact of where, like, when you're married, the government can legally come in and say, nigga, give this woman half of everything you got. That, to me, is insane. No. Who would even sign up to risk that? Ladies, like, would y'all do that if you're a millionaire? Would you really get with a nigga knowing how trash motherfuckers be and how ridiculous relationships can end? You telling me you got 30 million and you go into a relationship and you know the shit don't work, the nigga can have half? You really doing that? Keep it solid. I want to hear from the ladies real quick. You got 30 million in the bank that you worked for and you earned. Now you get married. For any reason it ends, they walking with half, or you gotta supplement their lifestyle for the rest of their life. You really doing that? Just keep it tall. Because we know that these rules ain't the same. Renika says, if I bring in 30 mil, that means I'm worth more than that and can get it back. Okay, that ain't what I'm talking about. Are you giving up 15 of that mil just because the relationship didn't work? Let's keep it honest. Some of you motherfuckers wouldn't do that shit if you had 100 grand a year on the line, let alone 13 mil. Renika says yes. Okay. But just know that's what men got to go through all the time. Sarah Sutherland just got here. Oh, you done been missing it. This has been a great episode. William Hobbs says, I slide her a mail and say, get it like I did. Do you even hear that? What do you mean slide her a mail? You know how much money $1 million is? It always fascinates me when I hear people, when they daydream about winning the lottery. They be like, oh, I give this person a couple mil, this person. Would you? Look, I might give you 25 grand and be like, look, man, start a business. But nigga, I'm not giving away no bills. I'm sorry. Perfect thing. Eva says Kelly Clark's on ex-husband got a bag so big. Yep. So did Mary J. Blige's ex-husband. It just so happens usually men are the breadwinners. You're right. The Kelly Clark's ex-husband was. It ain't right, period, for men or women to do it. I just what I'm saying. If we get married, that's cool. Let's just get marriage insurance. Let's just get insurance on our marriage. That is a prenup. That's all it is. That's saying if this works, I'm protected financially. Why is that even a bad idea? You almost got to look at the person who don't want the prenup to be like, wait, why are you acting like this? Because even in most relationships, most motherfuckers break up. And that's just relationships. It's easy to get out of relationships. It's hard as fuck to get out of a marriage. Marriages ain't easy to get out of. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't even keep it together and keep it solid in a marriage, what the fuck makes you think? I mean, in a relationship, what the fuck makes you think when you get into a marriage, it's just gonna be like super easy to stay in? So I got into a marriage and got out 84 days later. Like, nah, I'm out. Because that's the thing. I don't think people understand how much control over your own life you're giving up when you get into a marriage. That you have to consult with another person for everything. You might wake up one day like, I don't really want to be an accountant no more. I want to be a painter because that's really my passion. You got to ask somebody. Well, not ask, but essentially run it past them, and they got to get comfortable enough with the fact that you want to be a painter now. You might just be like, well, fuck it, I'll just paint. And, if I'm broke, I can downsize. They be like, fuck that, we ain't downsizing. And now you got to have this discussion with another person about what you want to do. Hell, if you want to break up with the person and not be with them anymore, you got to go to a state-regulated office and tell them why. Pay money to tell them why. Can you think about that? And I'm not saying I'm against getting married. I'm just saying that to get out of one. Do you know to get out of it, to just be like, I don't even want to be with this person no more. You got to take some money down to some people. You got to go pay a lawyer to be like, tell the courts, and then you got to go through a mental kerfuffle to get out of it. Desi says you have to have your out clause going in. Nobody wants to think about the relationship not working, but if it doesn't, you need to already have a plan in place for how to move forward. Team Prenup. A said, isn't that a normal part of being married, though? You have to make decisions together by default. Yeah, but just think about that. When you're single, you don't got to do that. I can wake up right now and be like, you know what? I want to be a personal trainer. And go down that path and do it. I don't got to talk to nobody about that. If I'm married, and maybe that it should be one of the good things about being married is that you have to run it by somebody so you just don't do impulsive shit. Me being a person who has done impulsive shit in the past, maybe I need somebody to be like, but he said, boy, that word was on your ass for facts. And he said, if you're making a decision that affects another person, of course you have to discuss that with them. That's what I'm saying, though. That's a lot of what you give up when you get married. First name said, then stay single. Nobody's forced you to get married. That's always the thing that people say. It's like if you don't understand something 100% or if you have issues with certain things, people say, well, then don't get married. Why are you saying that? Because it's my show and I want to talk about it. And I like getting different people's point of views. We got 70 people up in here. Please smash that like button. Relationships require consideration. They do. They absolutely do. What else was in the shade room?
So that
Yeah.
What else is up in here? What a tragedy. You can laugh at me. U.S. median rent to reach record high of $2,000 by this summer. Ooh. Oh. All right. I'm on the shade room. Give me 1 second. Okay. There's really nothing on here. And y'all know what? We're going to end a little early today. We're going to end at 7:45. I'm okay with that. It's the weekends. It's almost like getting off work a little bit early. I want to thank you guys so very, very, very much for tuning in to Morning Cup of Dome Morning Show. I know it's a humble build. I know it's not a ton of us in here. I don't give a fuck. I mean, first couple episodes, we was in here with 30, 40 of us to where I've seen the numbers jump. I've seen it move. I've invested in getting a great StreamYard account so that Now I got to get some more lights over the weekend so I can properly light my green screen so we get a different background. You guys at home are going to be, I need y'all to start being camera ready if you want to join these conversations. And now that I have StreamYard, I can send you guys a link. So now if you guys want to hop in part of the conversation, I can send you a link. You can hop in and we can talk. Make sure you guys like the video, join the Discord. Am I doing a show on Monday? I don't think so. It's a holiday. Ain't nobody going. Y'all ain't going to work. Y'all ain't going to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all going to be hungover from Sunday. I know you motherfuckers. So, plus I'm going to be doing my whole, family thing on the weekend. So, let's just take Monday off and just let it be a holiday. But we will be back Tuesday. But I just wanted to thank you guys. Appreciate it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to wake up every morning. There's so much different content that is out there. So the fact that y'all are working with me, rocking with me, we just hit 25,000 subs on my Facebook. Yeah, on my YouTube. We're at 75,000 on my Facebook. I just appreciate it all. It doesn't get lost on me. So got some great exciting news about Raise the Bar. Don't want to give out too many details, but just know something big is coming. Jay Morris, I'll be contacting you about that. I meant to give you a call yesterday. We just rock it. Some words of affirmation for y'all before we get out of here. If you can hear my voice, if you can see my face, you're winning. You're already winning. You're already ahead of the curve. You already have greatness inside of you. All you have to do is unlock it. That's all you got to do. So all you got to do is step into the right direction of momentum. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. If you think you can do it, you can. If you think you can't, you cannot. So watch what you think. Watch how you talk to yourself. And the word I'm gonna give you guys is take some time to relax and have some fun. I want to release y'all to just have some good times, have some memories to put in the phone. Go to the beach if you're out here in LA. Fire up some food on the grill. It's a good fight this weekend. Gervonta Davis. Going bowling tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Go out, hang out with your friends, or even if it's just you by yourself, go do something for yourself. Have a self-care day. Go get your toes done. That's men too. Go get a pedicure, man. Niggas' feet's out here looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, just get some rest, man, and just enjoy the process, man. Don't rush it. Don't always try to speed it up. But just have fun. I want to thank you guys for this episode. This episode probably meant a lot to me out of all the 15 that we've done, because I literally did not want to get up and do it. I literally was tired, there's really not nothing to talk about, and I'm tired. But there's something about getting up and just doing it that makes me feel really, really good. So thank you all. Appreciate it. Go join the Discord if you have not already. Go enjoy your weekend if you're not doing it already. And whatever you do, if you drink it, go get your 34 pack and start getting toe up right now in the daytime. If you're smoking, go get you that loud pack and them edibles. If you just be high off life, go get a green smoothie. Whatever you need to do, turn up for the weekend. Have a good time. We're going to be right back. Same place, same time, Tuesday. Peace.